Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out After Midnight by ASTRO. This is their latest summer comeback, coming off of their full-length studio album with the title track One. I never released a Culture Study video for One because just wasn't my vibe. And I can talk about that more after the reaction if you guys want to hear a little bit about, One. But I'm hoping that After Midnight is more my vibe. Now, I did check out the actual full-length studio album for the one that came from One. That the phrasing of that was weird. And I actually really like that album. If you want to check that out, that's going to be on our Patreon. Listening parties are mainly Patreon exclusives now just because of copyright reasons. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily. You can just follow us here on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Helps us out, and it's free. That's, of course, if you like this video. So let's get into it and see how we feel. This is After Midnight by ASTRO, and this is your form of therapy. All right.
Tell me, baby, 오늘 뭐해? 뭐 없어란 대답이 나올 것 뻔한데. Tell you, baby,
It's like a battery symbol.
하얀 구름 침대 삼아 fly high.
That muscular, yup. I recognize that buff arm from anywhere. That freckle with the blush thing. It's starting to become like a trendier in K-pop a lot more. Wow. That's a really creative setup. I like that, how they use the suitcases on the beach. That's really dope. Oh, that was cool. Oh, wow. Ah, interesting. All right. That was After Midnight by ASTRO. That was awesome. I really like both the song and the music video. It's a more mature take on their more refreshing, cute sound that they had before. It's a summer song, which they've done before, like with Breathless. And they've done like very refreshing, bright pop songs like Baby. But this is a much more mature take on it. They don't have like the typical K-pop hook in the chorus. It plays out a little bit more like a traditional kind of disco-inspired dance song. I think the lyrics pair really well with just the overall vibe of the music video and the song. The song has that very mature vibe with the strings that you hear, like the strings that you hear both, I think it's also in the verse, but in the chorus and all that. It provides the song with a very healing nature to it. It's not just like bright summer poppy song. There's something about the song that feels like both exciting and calming at the same time. In the way that we live in a very relentless work culture. I subscribe to that as well. But sometimes you need to refresh your energy, and find some healing, go on a vacation, right? And they portray that both in the music video. One of the members at the beginning of the music video, there was like a battery symbol and it was like depleted. And then by the end of it, it shows that it's full. And it was actually different members, both in the beginning and at the end. But the message is still the same. It seemed like they were like passed out because they were tired. One can, infer that it was either because of they were tired from work, they were tired from life, or they were like passed out from partying, because previous to those shots, there was like a circle, there was like overhead shot. Sorry, not an overhead shot. They were overhead the camera. There was a bottom shot of everyone kind of like, it looked like they were over him trying to like wake him up. I forget who that was on the floor, if that was Unu or someone else. But one can either infer that they were passed out from partying, or they were just passed out tired from life. And then this healing process, going on this vacation and this journey, ultimately recharges them, right? And I think that really comes through in the music as well. I think the instrumental is more than just like fun summer pop song. And I think the lyrics of them saying like, I'll protect you and stuff like that, it's also kind of like, it has like a warm kind of a blanket hug type feeling. Let's just go ahead and rewatch the music video with my commentary, and we'll talk about it some more.
Tell me baby 오늘 뭐 해? 뭐 없어란 대답이
Yeah, so
나올 것 뻔한데.
hold on, let me see. Yeah, so he is actually not in this shot. So the implication is that they're standing over him, trying to wake him up
Tell you baby 나는
as he's passed out right there. They're like trying to take a photo with him while he's passed out. And then you've got Rocky over here, like just physically trying to wake him up.
하얀 구름 침대 삼아 fly high. I'm fine, I'm fine. 웃지 않잖아. 고민 끝에 뱉은 농담에 Honey, I'll be fine. Wanna make you smile. 오늘 밤에 다 잊고 after midnight.
All right, real quick, something I want to talk about here. Something I don't know if I've ever seen this in a music video before. The ceiling fans all on the, I guess ceiling. I don't think I've ever seen something like this before. That's actually really creative. It adds a nice visual element to the music video. If they didn't have it right here, let's watch that again. Yeah, if they didn't have that right there, it would be totally fine. It would look like a typical fine setup, but just those things spinning and moving in the background, it adds another nice visual element. That is an unfortunate pause on his face. Let's continue. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I realized what that choreography is. Perfect Midnight. It's like after midnight, like the hand, this is supposed to be on the 12 on the clock, and then it's after midnight. Oh, that's so creative. I like that. Just speaking of which, I like this set too. It's the typical beach setup, but definitely something I haven't seen done before. Just the stack of travel luggage. I mean, Jesus, I mean, this shot alone is probably like a several $1,000 shot just to have all of these suitcases. I mean, this could easily, depending on whether they got a vintage or new, like this could be like, I don't know, it's like upwards of $5,000, but like, wow, it's a very like fun, almost whimsical feeling to it. You know, it kind of breaks that barrier between like reality, and I kind of like that. It's kind of very fun. Feels kind of like you're about to set off on an adventure. I love that part. That specifically, like even the choreography of like a watch. Oh, so creative. But just listening to those lyrics, they say, I'm fine, not fine. You know, I think that can also infer to just like, people always say like, I'm fine. You know what? I'm not fine. You know, we always say we're fine, even though we're not fine. And what we really need is this healing time. And they say like, after midnight or this perfect midnight, we're going to create like this special time where you let go of all your worries. You're going to free your mind. And it's just like great healing lyrics. But interestingly enough, it's called After Midnight, and the song just talks about this the entire time. And there's not a single nighttime shot until we get to the end of the music video, really. So I find that interesting. It feels like they're building up towards it. They like never use the shot again, which is awesome. I love it. It looks like almost like they made I don't know, like maybe like a dome out of like driftwood. I don't know if they made this specifically for the music video. This might be like an art installation somewhere, but it's really cool. This is a really cool shot. Look at that. Yeah, you see like this metal beam. I don't think it's a dome, but it's some kind of a setup that looks just really cool, made out of driftwood. Yeah, listen to those strings. It is beautiful. Now, I don't quite know what this shot is for. He's like in the mid, like it looks like a drainage tunnel, like in the sewers or something like that. So if anybody has any idea what this shot necessarily evokes, would love to hear from you guys in the comments below. This is like, I don't know, it feels like a typical standard glamour like shot. Obviously these aren't, are these real? Like they're supposed to be reeds, right? But aren't they usually like a beige color? I don't know if they turn white in different times of the season, or if they spray painted these and if these are like a setup. But this, also it's like a vague glamour shot. That's fine and all. Like the driftwood that was that Chaonu that Unu was on. I might be speaking on that might not have been Unu, but the driftwood scene, that all kind of like fits with the summer sort of ocean theme, but not understanding the correlation of the drainage. Like, I don't know if it even is a drainage system, but whatever, that sewer kind of area, I'm just wondering what the correlation is. yeah, that's our first night shot, and we're 2:44 into it. And then right there, like all his energy is refilled. I love that outro. That outro is so fun. It's nice. And then this final scene, you know, now that we see the scene, the night scene only comes in at the end of the music video. And then we don't even see them like partying or like laughing or like having fun in any of the night scenes. What are they doing? They're just resting. They're resting, napping, sleeping, whatever. And then you have the scene where his like battery is all filled up. So I don't think necessarily with the lyrics they're saying, yo, let's party at night. What they're more so saying and what the video portrays is, you have fun all day long. And then after midnight, it's like you take the time to heal, decompress. And like, that's like, it's almost like the finale of it. So yeah, that's After Midnight by ASTRO. A lot of fun. I really like the music video. I really like the song. I never really checked out one just because for me, you know, like it just didn't have a lot of depth to it. Also, like those type of synths were like not my favorite type of synths, and it just wasn't the type of song that I personally like. And there was nothing about the music video that I also felt like I liked either. Like, take After Midnight, for example. This is just a fun pop song, and so is One, if you think about it. One is a little bit more intensive, but at the end of the day, like, After Midnight, as simple of a pop song it is, there was still like a deeper kind of depth and layer to it that I was able to connect with that I just personally could not find or connect with in One. And so that's why I just didn't vibe with One. And so that's why I never released a video for it. And I don't want to force anything, and I don't want to like fake anything for views. So I know many people were disappointed that I didn't do a reaction for One, but those were just my feelings on it. And I hope people can understand that. But I really liked After Midnight. I think it's fantastic. But guys, would like to know, what did you guys think about After Midnight? What do you guys think about the healing summer concept of this song? Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, thank you very much for watching this reaction and review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought. And if you would like to support us, remember, you can visit our Patreon, patreon.com/formatherapy. We have bonus reactions on there to listening parties. And for just a little more, we also have variety show reactions, dramas, survival shows, all sorts of fun stuff. So if you want to check that out, come visit our Patreon. We would love to see you there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Wow, I don't know if you can hear that, but I apparently live on a racetrack. But hey, if you want to race to the like button down below, I would really appreciate it. That was made up on the spot, I swear. Sorry, I talk so fast, I choked on a chia seed. That was the most like hipster thing I could have ever said in my life. But that's a free way to help us out. If you hit the like button down below, I would really appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to watch more of our videos in the future. Make sure to hit the notification bell as well. And go ahead and check out our other videos over here. And I'll see you later. Bye.